How y'all doing tonight? Man, I've been drinking a little bit. I am on my way to my sister's house to have some Thanksgiving meal. I'm on my third beer, and I'm desperate, I'm desperate for boobs, bro. And you know what? I try not to act like I'm desperate. You know, all kinds of desperate, man. You know, I'm already thinking about having children with her and shit in the back of my mind. I'm already thinking about buying her nice things, you know, buying her nice clothes, nice shoes to wear. I'm already thinking about putting a ring on it. Hold on, wait a minute, Hellcat, bro. That's that desperation talking. You gotta be cool with that, bro. You feel me? I'm drinking on the Heineken, man. I'm on that Heineken vibe, you feel me? You know. And I've been desperate for a long time. I just ain't, you know what, bro? I don't like show my desperation to females like that. And I'm not good with expressing my desperation. And I'm gonna be straight up honest with motherfuckers, bro. I'm desperate. I wish I could take boobs over to my girlfriend's house right now and we could have Thanksgiving. You know? But I can't let her see me desperate. You feel what I'm saying? And then it lowers my value. I've seen that before, man. When I would get with females and they would see my desperation, I scare them, bro, with the desperation. So that's why you don't see me acting desperate, even though I am desperate for her attention. But I'm playing it cool because I've seen what happened to guys who act desperate. You scared a woman away, bro. Desperation, it always scares a woman, bro. Because then you got that stalker type mentality, you know what I'm saying? Because some guys, they said they're so desperate for a woman because of the highly competitive dating market, is that they become like desperate acting, you know, trying to get her into a relationship like right away, you know, talking about marriage right away, and without even getting to know her. That's desperate. But a motherfucker, you know, you just met the female 1 month, 2 months, 3 months ago, and you talking about getting married already? Man, that's desperate, bro. Don't let her see you desperate. It's gonna scare the shit out of her, bro. It's gonna scare the shit out of her, bro. You know? That's why I keep my desperation in. But I'll tell you straight up, I am desperate, but I don't want to act desperate. You scare them away, bro. I did that before. I did that with the female with the birth control pills, man. You know, I scared her away, and she saw how desperate I was, bro. You feel me? You know, she saw it, bro, and she walked away, and I scared her away. Only if I would have kept her guessing. And if I didn't act so desperate, she probably would have been my girlfriend, man. But I was so desperate and so lonely that I scared her away, man. And I vowed to myself, I vowed to never, ever let a female see me desperate. It lowers my value, you know, like you ain't got options, like no female wants you. You feel what I'm saying? Always play it cool. Like right now, I'm playing it cool with boobs. You know, I'm not moving in and trying to get the number right away. Sorry guys, I'm burping. This fucking beer is strong. Oh my god. I'm playing it cool. Even though I want boobs so bad. Bruh, it's like a motherfucking lion hovering around the steak and can't touch it. And you scared that some other predator is gonna come and take it. You feel what I'm saying? If you make a move or some shit like that, or maybe it's like a lion, right? Like creeping up on a deer, and if you make a sudden move, you know, step on a twig or something, or you know, make a sudden sound, that fucking goddamn deer is gonna, that motherfucker gonna jet, you know. For real. You know, deers are very skittish, you know. You feel me? And that's how women are. I creep up on the pussy nowadays, you feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna try to get the number and shit like that, man. You know, once I get her to stop for a little bit, like she stopped before and she talked to me, I'm gonna just get her number, that's it. And I'll call her whenever I get the bag and see if she's still single, because I like her. She's not as tall as I want her to be, but she's about 5'4", and she's tall enough to have fun with, man. You know, she's a good girl. I don't get that princess vibe from her. You feel me? I get it from Little Seven though, but I don't get it from her. You know, she's very down to earth, very joyful, very young, with them rosy red cheeks. She put blushes on her cheeks, man. She put blush on her cheeks, which I like. I like that. I like blush. You know? You know, and I don't think she's marriage material or even like having babies and stuff like that, because I really want my kids to be tall, and I'm fighting myself, but the desperation kicks in. Okay, let's get married, let's have children right now. That's the that desperation kicks in like a motherfucker, you feel me? Shit. But you don't want to expose that type of desperation, because the last time you expose that type of desperation, the females run. So this guy, I met him like 2 months ago. He's already talking about getting married. That's scary. You know what I'm saying, to a lot of females. I told you, the female with the birth control, man, the moment I start talking about like relationships and being with her like that, bro, she disappeared. She fucking deleted me from Plenty of Fish, because that's where I met her. I met her on Plenty of Fish, and she deleted me quick. And I haven't heard from her ever since, bro. And we was raw dogging and everything. I thought because we was exchanging, we exchanged liquids that we was gonna be together. Like, we're already raw dogging, why not be in a relationship with each other? No, man, I scared the shit out of her, bro. My desperate ass scared the shit out of her, bro. All I had to do was keep it cool, and she probably would have been my girlfriend. But no, I wanted to rush things because I was so desperate. And desperation is real out here, man. What can I say? We're having a hard time locking down a female because of all the competition out here, man. You know, desperation kicks in. And I can see the reason why I'm struggling. Just take a look around me, man. I got niggas out here that are millionaires and thousandaires all around me. You know what I'm saying? I got Chaz and Tyrones all around me and shit, bro. They could trade you in like a motherfucking spare tire out here, bro. Okay. I'm done with that beer. What's up with it tonight, guys? How y'all doing? What's up with it? Who is this? Marriage is just a business to a woman nowadays. Or fuck yo. Or fuck you over someday. Fuck you over someday. Way, mate, or whatever. Yeah, it's a business. But sometimes, man, let me tell you something. When you out here thirsty for sex, you know, when you're thirsty for love and companionship, marriage kicks in the door, wedding bells, everything. You know, I don't get a whole lot of sex coming toward my way. You feel what I'm saying? And now with boobs, giving me all that extra special attention, you know, it's just making me think that way. But yeah, I check myself, bro. I check myself. It's the desperation inside of me talking. It's not really me talking. It's the baby fever talking. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker here in a rush to have children, that baby fever start to talk and shit. And it's coming out of your mouth. You be like, what am I saying? Having children with her right now? Yeah, because you're getting older. And that baby, I'm sorry guys, I'm drunk and shit. That baby fever kicks in. You're drunk. You ain't had a woman in a long time. Right? You ain't had a female in a long time. You ain't had a companion in a long time. Matter of fact, you ain't had sex in a long time. That baby fever kicks in. Every single female that shows you attention, you start thinking about having kids with her, bro. Like, for real, no joke. And I know it's a desperation kicking in, but even I was having thoughts of having babies with Thickums, but I thought about it in my head. I'm like, Thickums is like, she's sub 5. No, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't have babies with Thickums. You know, she's sub 5. But boobs, she's around a 6 in looks. She's young. She's down to earth. You know, she says hi to me all the time. Every time she passes my way, she makes my day and say hi. It just makes you feel all good all over, man. Like, it makes you feel good all over. And my fucking goddamn, you feel me? My fucking goddamn desperation, it kicks in. It's like, damn, if you have a baby with boobs, she 5'4", you 5'9". Your son is gonna get caught in the middle if it's a boy, you know? You know? It's gonna get caught in the middle. He's gonna be 5'7", 5'6", somewhere around there. At the most, he might be 5'8", you know? And I said, man, you get with the other female, man. You feel me? There's another female that's tall. I never talked about her. To me, she's the average woman. Fairly pretty. She's tall. She's 5'8". Okay. But not very pretty though. She's like, she has a little bit of a fat face. Okay. You know, I'm just keeping it real. She's a 6 in looks. around 6. This is my zone. Females who are 5s and 6s, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's my sweet spot. She's very quiet. Hardly ever says a word. She's Filipina. She's tall. And I never really said anything about her, bro. You feel me? I never created a nickname for her or nothing like that. You know, but she gives me choosing signals. She been giving me choosing signals for a while back. I just never, I gotta take a piss over here, man. Shit. Before I get on this train, this BART train. I'm going to my sister right now, man, to have Thanksgiving. So I gotta take a piss though before I get on that BART train. I'm gonna step over here real quick because I know I'm gonna have to take a piss. I just got done drinking 3 beers, so I gotta take a racehorse piss. You feel me? But yeah, just tall girl. I never really said anything about her, man. But now she's on my radar because her height is what I like. She's 5'8", bro. She's tall, a 6 in looks. And I started thinking about having babies with her. It's the desperation kicking in. Look, anytime you start thinking about, having babies right away with a woman, that's desperate. Your desperation kicks in, bro. When you feel me? And your genes are telling you, motherfucker, you need to survive. We need to have babies. Not just any woman would do, even though you got the desperation telling you like any female, bro, anything. But your other half is telling like, no, bro, we need height. We don't want to have short children, bro. Get the 5'8" girl. That's what you need. Forget about boobs. That's my logical self-talking, you know what I'm saying? Forget about boobs. Forget about, forget about shorty pants. And forget about shorty pants part 2. Get that tall woman once you get the bag, bro. Around your height, please don't get no shorty pantses. And the shorty pantses, they look good, man. Because you're desperate, you'll give these shorty pants, a chance, man. But your logical self is telling you, no, get the tolly pants. I'm gonna call it tolly pants. Not shorty pants, I'm gonna call it tolly pants. Because she's tall. And that's the type of shit I like, man. I like tall women. Even though boobs, she's a little bit prettier in the face than tolly pants. I think tolly pants is like a 5 in the face. Yeah, no, she's like a 5. Because she's so tall and she got long hair. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me feel, I want to be with her, man. My God. I'm going to have to, man, hit that. I'm going to have to hit that and knock that shit up, man. I'm going to stop wearing condoms when I date women that I'm serious with. I'm just going to not wear condoms. Throughout my 20s, I wore condoms all the time, 24/7. You feel me? But when I'm searching for the one, ain't no condoms. Maybe at first I might wear a condom when we first have sex. But if we start having sex a lot more, you feel me? There isn't going to be no condoms. You feel me? What's up with it, man? You good? What's his name? Irish man. What's up with the Irish man?
Water back in the day, fountains of it and shit.
Yeah, it's gone, man.
I'm pissed off. That's illegal or something. 75% water in the water. You can desalinate the ocean.
Happy Thanksgiving, brother.
Yeah, you too.
You feel me? That's my desperation talking to me. Knock her up. Don't wear condoms. Fuck condoms, nigga. When you get the bag, knock her up. Like squirt a big. Don't get on. Don't use steroids or nothing like that. Cause when I was fucking with Tiger, I was on steroids. So I'm pretty sure that's what stopped me from knocking her up, because I had sex with her and came inside at least 6 times. Cause we met up like 3 times, man. You know, but we met up before though, like with the condom. And after a while, the condom came off and I just started beating it raw. You know, and I told her I was not pulling out. I'm staying inside because I want to have children. She said, okay. She let me come inside like at least 6 times, man. You know what I'm saying? Every time I came around, what's up with it, Sean Breezy? Every time I came around, bro, I didn't wear no condom out. What condom? Shit, fuck a condom. I'm about to get this bitch knocked up. I'm desperate in this motherfucker. What's up with it, Sean Breezy? Happy Thanksgiving. What's up with it? Happy Thanksgiving, Sean Breezy. What's up with it? Who's in there? Who else in there? B2B in the house. And like she was around my age, man. Like at the time I was 37, she was 36 or something, 37 or something like that. I'm talking about Thai girl. So if you're dealing with a female that's like 36, 37, and you're 36, 37, you're gonna have a hard time knocking her up because both of you are not spring chickens. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I'm on my way to my sister's house, man, to have Thanksgiving. You feel me? And I'm kind of drunk, so whatever. So, like I said, man, desperate men do desperate things, bro. You know, you feel me? You know, well, I don't think I'm gonna wear I don't think I'm gonna wear condoms with boobs. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I'm gonna knock her up. It's just that's the way my body was built. It was just like bust nuts inside the pussy and get a kid, man. That's what I'm saying. And you start becoming desperate for children after a while, because you don't want to get old and alone, man. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, okay, if I do lose boobs, okay, so be it. You know? Whatever. Get the taller woman, bro. 5'8", 5'9", get her. Have babies with her, bro. I don't want no goddamn short children, bro. Even though if I did have sex with boobs and knock her up, I don't think my kid would be ultra short. But I'm 5'9" and she's 5'4", somewhere around there. So my kid is gonna be like 5'7" at the most. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Sometimes my kid might come out to be taller than me, because I know for a fact that my sister and her boyfriend, my nephew, is taller than both of them because he's 6'1", you know? And we was asking, like, God damn, where did he get his height from? My father, Sam, you know what I'm saying? My father, he was 6 foot, bro. And his brothers was around 6 foot. My Uncle Ronnie and my Uncle Andre, they were 6 foot, man. My Uncle Andre was taller than me, man. He went over there, man, around 2006. I went over to his house, still taller than me, man. 5'9" and shit. I guess I was the runt of the family and shit, because I'm 5'9", shit. But, like I said, we gotta control that desperation. We gotta know what we are creating. You feel me? So I wanna create a guy or a girl that's around 5 foot, 5'8", 5'9". So that way when my kid is born, if he turns out to be 5'9", okay, at least he got 5'9" instead of 5'4", like short bald guy. I don't want to screw my kid like that. So we gotta like keep that desperation under control. And we gotta go for the tall girls. Even though boobs is giving me all kinds of play, you know, Tally Pants, she been giving me all kinds of play, like months ago. It's just she lost interest over time, you know what I'm saying? She was giving me the same attention that boobs was giving me at first. You know, Tally Pants, she's still interested. I could tell, man. I always smile at her. She smiled at me back and say, hello, how you doing? I'm like, how you doing, Tally Pants? You know, she tall. Them goddamn jeans, long ass motherfucking hair. And she's average at best. She's average looking. But good enough right now when you're desperate. Average is good. Shit, because you're average. Shit, nigga. You feel me? You know? We walking to the BART right now, man, to go to my sister's house. I'm gonna eat some Thanksgiving over there, you feel me? You know, I already had Thanksgiving over there at the church. The churches was giving Thanksgiving out. So I had some good Thanksgiving turkey and dressing at the church. So now I'm gonna double dip. I'm going to my sister's house. I'm gonna eat over there, man. I'm already got a couple of beers in me. I'm all buzzed, so I'm good. I'm not super drunk though. I had 3 beers. I'm good, and they were light beers though. I didn't get the heavy beers, man. Shit, fuck them heavy beers. I had 3 Heinekens, and I'm feeling lit. You feel me? But like I said, man, the desperation kicks in, man. You start thinking about wedding bells and babies right away, bro. Then you start picturing your life with her. Sorry, guys, I got to burp. Shit. Man, them beers are strong. Then you start picturing your life with her. What your life will be with her. Then you start thinking about, I'm gonna get the bag and I'm gonna spoil her. I'm gonna buy rings. I'm gonna buy nice shoes for her. I want her to live a good life. You know, I do anything for her. And all that kind of goddamn desperate shit that be floating through your goddamn mind, man. All that goddamn desperation kicking in your mind and shit. You know, like, goddamn, that shit is desperation talking right there, bro. If you was rich, you wouldn't be talking that shit, bro. Rich men don't talk like that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They got plenty of options. It would take a bad bitch to, like, fucking get them to, like, you know, put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying? The average woman can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I'm broke and I'm average at best, yeah, I'm gonna think about it. You know, an average woman, you know, is my that's my lane, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Booze makes me feel great. She makes my fucking heart pound every time I see her. That time when she looked into my face with those rosy cheeks and gave me that stare in the eyes, my heart fucking jumped out of my motherfucking goddamn chest, man. And I'm gonna keep that shit on the buck. I'm gonna keep that shit on 100, man. You feel what I'm saying? It just made me like, oh, I want to fall in love with this woman. And if I have sex with her, I ain't wearing no condom. I'm busting nuts inside that coochie. I'm busting nuts to have a child. Just, oh, baby, here we go. I'm gonna come. Are you gonna pull out? No, I'm staying inside. Okay. Sorry, guys, I've been drinking. Well, I ain't pulling out. What the fuck? I've been pulling out before, man. And now I'm 45 years old and I don't have children. Pulling out. Fuck all that, man. I could have had children a long time ago when I was in my 20s. But I was pulling out and wearing condoms. Like, fuck all that, man. But I didn't have my money together, you know. So I'm pretty glad that I did pull out. Because my kid, what's up with it, Jamie, baby? Happy Thanksgiving, Jamie. You feel me? My kid would have been born into poverty, man. That's why, okay, I'm glad. You know, I'm waiting till I get the bag to bust nuts inside the coochie to have children, you feel me? That way my kid ain't born into no poverty. And when I die, I can pass them. When I die, I can pass my money and shit like that to my children, you know? You know. This guy said, eat it from the back. Hell yeah, I would eat I would eat boobs from the back to front. I would eat boobs. Everything. I would let it sit on my face. I would lick that booty hole if it's clean. If the booty hole clean, I'm gonna lick that. I mean, she look good enough to eat, man. I think I'm a sneaker. Just like I showed you guys the little 7. I'm gonna try to sneak a quick like glimpse at boobs. Cause some of you guys were talking about, yeah, you know, can we have a quick glimpse at boobs? And I was like, no. But I thought about it. I was like, bro, you got a small channel. She's not gonna figure that shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna try to shoot you guys a quick glimpse at boobs, and you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll see like, oh, okay, she's fairly attractive. She's like a 6. You know what I'm saying? You know, good enough to nut off in. You know what I'm saying? Without pulling out. You know what I'm saying? I wear no goddamn condom. I'm like, for real, that's what I'm afraid of, bro. If I fucking start fucking boobs, I'm afraid that I won't pull out. You know, I'm like, I'm staying inside. Cause I did it before with Thai Girl. Thai Girl, I was hitting it from the back, man. Thai Girl got that nice big ass. It was big, it was huge. And I was hitting it from the back. And when I started to come, the first thing I thought was like, stay inside. Keep this bitch with you, bro. It's already hard out here in this dating scene, bro. We need pussy all the time. Stay inside, get her pregnant, keep her around. You know? So I said, once I bust that nut, I was like, oh, stayed on inside. And then she turned around. We took a break for about at least 10 minutes. And before you know it, I was right back in that pussy raw again. And then I busted a nut again. Cause that's all I got for you. I'm 37 at the time. All I had was 2 nuts. You feel what I'm saying? And I still got 2 nuts. You feel me? And I even asked her, I said, are you afraid that you're gonna get pregnant? She was like, no, I want children. She's like, oh, I said, okay. Okay, she's not afraid of getting, I said, I want children too, shit. You know, she was letting me come inside, but then I got sidekicked by a motherfucker, sub-5 motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker kicked in the door with more money than me. Sub-5 than the motherfucker. Took her away, bro. She showed me a picture of that motherfucker when we was doing text, and I said, son of a motherfucking bitch, you gonna leave me for this guy right here? But he got money. He He take care of me. I'm like, what? I was like, some bitch. Just like that Eddie Murphy movie, with a boomerang. I think it was Boomerang. And Eddie Murphy was about some bitch. That's how I was, like some bitch. Like you gon'. And then I was mad because she was the only like outlet for sex. You know, I wasn't fucking nobody like, I wasn't fucking like no other female like that. Would just let me come inside the coochie with no condom on. I was mad about that. And I'm still mad about that, bro. He probably had children with her already, man. So that's why I say the bag is important, man. If I would have had the bag, she would have chose me because I was better looking than him. The guy was 10 years older. He was in his 50s. What's her name? I think I'm gonna go down to the store and get me another beer, man. What time is it? Yeah, I'm gonna get me another beer at the store real quick before I get on the train. You know what I'm saying? I want to kind of be lit when I get there. She would have fucking like went with me, man, because I was better looking. and I had the bag. You feel what I'm saying? At the time. But at the time, I was broke and dusty, bro. I couldn't do nothing for her, man. So I can understand why she left me, man. She came up on a guy who had money, who had his shit together. He was 10 years older than me. He was sub 5, you know what I'm saying? And she went with the money, man. Yeah, I gave her pleasure. She was more attracted to me than him. But you gotta respect her decision, bro. She went with the money. She's not gonna go with no broke ass motherfucker like me, bro. You feel me? You know? Who the hell is this? Somehow eating from the back. What's up with it? We got P. Diddy. What? His name is funny. Yeah, we got P. Diddy in this motherfucker. Shit, I thought she was in jail, bruh. But I'm just saying, like, the women they're wired to go with the money, bro. Like, that's her fucking nature. You feel me? She saw a good-looking guy like me. She let me bust all kinds of nuts inside the coochie. And then she met a motherfucker who had more money and who had stability, who could take care of her. So she went with him, man. Like I said, they already probably had children already. She was only 37. She could still have children. You know what I'm saying? And I lost because my finances wasn't together. That's why I said, fuck that, bro. I'm going to spend years at a time chasing this goddamn bag. You feel me? So I come back better than ever. Like, bitch, fuck you. This is my hoe. You ain't taking nothing. I got my money together, bitch. You can't take shit from me. You feel what I'm saying? So I think like when you ain't got your bread together, motherfuckers can victimize you. Like they can get you in the corner and do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But when you got money, bro, can't no motherfucker just victimize you like that. Can't no motherfucker take your woman from you like that. You feel what I'm saying? When you got money, you be like, go ahead, take that bitch. I dare you. And she always can come back. Why? Because I got the bag, nigga. You broke. You might be a Chad or a Tyrone, but nigga, you broke. You can only give her temporary pleasure. That's why Cassie stuck around with Diddy for like 10 years. The nigga had the bag, bro. That nigga was a billionaire, bro. He was paying her rent, taking her on exotic vacations. How you gonna take a bitch away from Diddy like that? You know what I'm saying? That's a train right there. How you gonna? You can't take a bitch. Like the only reason why Cassie left Diddy because she got tired of him beating on her and shit, so she did left. But if you ain't beating on her and you treat her good, man, why is she gonna leave? That's the only reason why Cassie left Diddy, because Diddy was hitting on her and beating on her. Punching her in the eye, slapping her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stomping on her while she's on the ground. That's the only reason why she left, because it was an abusive relationship. That's the only reason why Cassie left. But if Diddy was like me, you know, and don't hit women and kept it pushing, she would have stayed with Diddy for like ever almost. You know. If Diddy would have been treating her right, you know. You feel me? She would have stayed with Diddy. She still would have been with that man. You feel what I'm saying? But Diddy was a woman abuser and shit, so that's what got her away from him, bro. And it made it easy for like Chad to sneak in the back door and take his bitch from him, bro, because he wasn't treating her right. A woman like that, bro, you gotta treat her right, man. She'll stay with you forever if you treat her right. Cassie was a beautiful girl, even though she was a fucking goddamn thought. She was a hooker, she was a prostitute. I say that because, yeah, she was with Diddy for the money, because she would have never had been with Diddy long term if he was just an average guy that was broke. You know what I'm saying? You know, Diddy is not a Tyrone, okay? He's far from it. Diddy is like a 6 at best in looks. Cassie, she's an 8. Okay, she's an 8 in looks, bro. She got into the music industry because of her looks. She was Ryan Leslie's girlfriend at first. She was Ryan Leslie's girlfriend at first. And then she left Ryan Leslie for Diddy. But like I said, man, what's up with it? North Carolina, baby. What's up with it, baby? I had a few beers and shit. I'm going to my sister's house right now for some Thanksgiving. I had some Thanksgiving earlier. They gave it out at the church and shit, and I went and sat down, had some food there, some turkey, Thanksgiving. You know, I'm going to this beer spot right here so I can get some more beer. I need some more beer, man. But I need something that's light though. You feel me? I ain't trying to fuck with that heavy beer, man. But like I said, man, back to what I was saying about desperation, because that's why I started this live. That's why I started this live for. I've been thinking about all kinds of desperation shit, bruh. I'm already thinking about marrying boobs, putting her on, giving her 3 children. You feel what I'm saying? Taking her up under my wing once I get the bag, right? Not when I'm broke, but once I get the bag. I'm thinking about taking boobs to Vegas, treating her right, buying her nice things, all the desperate shit, That's what desperate motherfuckers do, you feel what I'm saying? But I know that once I get the bag, I think I'm gonna change, man. I might not be serious with boobs, because then I'm gonna have a gang of options. But I know it's my desperation. It's my desperation talking, bro. I know it is. You feel me? So I'm at this spot right here, man. I'm gonna get another beer. Okay, yeah, they got beer here. Hello. How you doing? Are you working tonight or Thanksgiving?
I'm about to go. Yeah.
What time do you close?
Around 6.
Wow. Cheap. You guys are expensive here, shit. I'll give you another $1. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna drink this beer. We're gonna get on the BART train to go to my sister's house, man, so we can eat some Thanksgiving. You feel what I'm saying? They got a turkey and shit ready. I'm pretty collard greens, yams, all that good shit over there. You feel me? But like I said, man, I can't help the way I think, man, because I've been out here thirsty and desperate for a long time. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be thinking this way if I had options in my life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't think like Chad and Tyrone is thinking about wedding bells with a female that's digging them. No, they're thinking about let me smash and hit and move to the next because they got plenty of options. They don't. That's why I call it the fucking desperate Thanksgiving. Cause all the desperate thoughts in my goddamn head. Know damn well, bro, if you had plenty of options, you wouldn't even be tripping about boobs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you had plenty of options, you wouldn't be tripping about boobs. You be like, what boobs? What you talking about? Shit, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna try to. You know what, bro? I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of boobs. I'm gonna try to, whenever she goes to the counter, or maybe she's like cashiering or something like that. That's the best time to like to get a female, man, online and shit, man. Cause that's how I got like Lil Seven. I think Lil Seven was she was cashiering it, man. Now she's below Lil Seven by one notch. Lil Seven is a 7, of course. And I seen Lil Seven doll up. Oh, she went up to an 8. Oh, without the motherfucking makeup and shit like that, bro, she's a 7. Or maybe she got like light makeup or something. Oh, I got what I'm drinking? Heineken. Lil Seven without the makeup, I ain't gonna lie, bro. She's around a 6 or a 7 without the makeup. But she put on the makeup and she doll up. Oh, I seen her the other day, man. She was sitting down. I didn't even recognize her, man. And she was sitting down having a sandwich at Starbucks after her shift. And she was dolled up. And I said, God damn, she can doll herself up to an 8. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep that shit a buck. She went from Lil Seven to an 8. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, Lil Seven. And you know, Lil Seven to me, no, I'm not totally invisible, but she's just not interested, man. To Lil Seven, man. She's not. I'm not on her looks level no more. I think if I was younger, maybe like 20 years younger, then I would probably be visible to her. But no. No, I'm not visible to Lil Seven now. I'm too old, guys. I'm sorry. Guys out there with them young dudes, man. I would have to have money to pull her. You feel what I'm saying? What time is it? Yeah, we gotta get on BART, man, and get to the BART station. You feel me? And go to my sister's house and have some Thanksgiving. It's 5:55. So the BART train is about an hour away. And she gonna pick me up at the BART station, you feel me? But when you desperate, you start thinking of other things. I'm like, God damn, like why am I thinking about like kids with boobs? Don't tell her that if you start dating her. don't scare her away like you did with the other females, man. You know what I'm saying? Your desperation can kick in, bro, and you gotta suppress it. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta suppress it so you won't scare her away. Don't tell her how you really feel, man. Keep it all on the inside, man. You feel me? Cause I'm already thinking about wedding bells, thinking about putting a ring on it in Vegas, marrying her in Vegas, giving her nice clothes and shoes, you know, knocking her up with like 3 babies or 4 babies. You know, I'm already thinking about that. But when you desperate, you feel me? You're gonna think about stuff like that. You feel me? You feel me? Goddamn, beer is so goddamn strong, man. Yeah, I didn't fuck with the other beers, man, tonight, man, because I'm on that light beer shit, man. The lighter beers. Usually I fuck with the IPAs with the 9.1 alcohol in it. But I'm like, oh no. Yeah, it's already too late, bro. You waited too long.
Yeah, I know, my friend.
It's Thanksgiving. Go to Safeway. Safeway. Yeah. Over there, Safeway. Yeah, it's about a couple of miles away, man. Go to Safeway, and Safeway is open all night. Yeah, go to Safeway. They got, yeah, go there quick. You know, right now the gas stations, they close early, man. He was trying to get some alcohol, and I got in there before they closed. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm desperate. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm desperate for boobs. Matter of fact, if I got into the bedroom with her, bro, I probably wouldn't last 2 minutes. That's how desperate I am. Especially if we're not wearing nothing. I'm gonna be like, hold on, give me a second. Once I put it in for about 3 or 4 seconds, I'm gonna like, hold on, let me take this out because I don't want to come so soon. Just give me a couple of seconds. She'll be mad because I'll be a minute man. You know, females, they don't like you know, finishing so goddamn soon and shit because they trying to get their nut off. You know, but I'm a guy who ain't had sex in 2 years, so I'm gonna keep that shit a buck. I'm gonna have to pull out soon, or stay inside on, you know, soon. I'm gonna end up busting nuts. You know. You know what I'm saying? But I can't help my desperation, bro. I'm human, bro. We talking about how many years since I had sex? 2 years ago. When the last time I had a girlfriend? 8 years ago. So yeah, of course, nigga, I'm gonna be starving. You feel me? I'm gonna be starving in this piece. I'm gonna just drink a little bit of this, and then we gonna get on this BART train, man. I'm gonna pour the rest of it out, and I'll just get another one when I get off the train. But I gotta head to my sister's house, and I can't get on the BART train with this on. I mean, with this can. So what I do is I'll just pour the rest of this out right here after I take another sip. And then when I get off the train, and there's a liquor store outside of the BART station, so I just run over there and get me another one. You feel me? Okay, that's enough. Oh, pour that out. Ugh. Let's get out of here. I'm done. You know. Okay. Sorry guys, I got a bunch of burping going on because I just drank a whole lot of that beer. Okay, I'm back. But like I said, man, that's probably your what? Yeah, it's probably my fucking desperation talking. That's what it is, man. A guy who ain't had a young female in a long time. A young female giving you attention, giving you choosing signals. How the fuck you think I'm supposed to act? You feel me? I ain't gonna know how to act. Well, what I do is to say, don't act desperate. Just don't do it. You'll scare her away like you did the other bitches, man. Like that one 19-year-old female that I went out with back in 2000, and I think it was 17, 18, back when I was like using enhancements. And best believe, yeah, I was using enhancements like a motherfucker, you feel me? And I was dating this 19-year-old female. We went out on just one date though. I scared her away, bro. I can't believe that I basically forced her to hold my hand in the car and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because she was fighting me, right? So then I saw her hand and I just grabbed it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that scared her away, bro. You know, you know. And this female right here, Boobs, she's 22. She's 22 years old. She's nice looking. I wouldn't call her beautiful. I can say that she's cute. You feel what I'm saying? I'm having babies with her already. I'm just sorry, guys. That's the way I was built, guys. I'm sorry. The desperation kicks in. It's telling you that, you know, you don't have a whole lot of time here on earth, Killcat. You gotta start having children right now. Right now. Right now. Like, get with Boobs, take her out, take care of her, make sure you got all the finances in order. You know, buy her nice things, take her out to nice dinners, take her to different countries, take her to Vegas, and then knock her up with at least about 3 children. You know, that's my desperation talking. Because I'm getting 45, man. I'm getting old. This one guy told me a while back. He was like, man, actually, it wasn't a while back. It was recent. He was like, man, I'm 50 something. I got a 7-year-old, bro. He said, man, there's still hope in your 40s, bro. He said the hard thing is finding a woman that's young enough to like have children with you. That's the hard part. That's what he was saying. He said, there's still hope. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to your 50s, bro, think about it. You're not going to be as good looking as you are now. So you're desperate. You're like fucking like, let's have babies right now. Let's get married. Let's, yeah, let's do something. And you're so desperate. Even thinking with your other head, man. You feel me? You're thinking with your emotions at this point. You're so goddamn desperate. Because I would love to be, I would love to be with Boobs, man. With long term, man. You know, at this point in my life, I'm looking for something serious, nigga. You feel me? Let's hurry up and get on this train, man. It's already 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's 6:05. We gotta hurry up. You feel me? I'm about 5 minutes away from the BART train. Like I said, bro, like, I shouldn't even, you know what, bro? I shouldn't even be thinking like this. You feel me? I shouldn't be thinking about having children with her and getting married, you know what I'm saying? And being with her, you know, like for all eternity. My wife, you feel what I'm saying? I shouldn't even be thinking like this. But my goddamn desperation, bro, is kicking in, telling me to do it. Cause I ain't, you ain't got a whole lot of time on earth. Well, you think you ain't got a whole lot of time. I still got time, man. I'm 45, still got time, but you like, goddamn, time is ticking. But it's not like a woman's biological clock. See, we got time. We can spread babies until we die, you know. But the looks ain't gonna be there for the rest of your life. You feel me? In your mind, you like, you should be getting it right now, bro. Getting it while the getting is good. While you still somewhat young, you still can attract like young females and shit. You're 45, you can still attract young females. Do it now. Bust nuts inside a coochie, have babies, have a family right now. For real. But I know for a fact that, I mean, let's keep it realistic, man. When you get money, you're gonna be more picky. It ain't like when you're broke, okay? When you get money, you're gonna be more picky. You're gonna be like a female that's an 8, 9, or a 10 that's picky and shit. Because you're gonna have so many options when you get the bag, you feel me? So I know that's my desperation talking. And once I get the bag, I will change. All of a sudden, I'm gonna think I'm all that in a bag of chips, and boobs ain't gonna be good enough for me no more. I know that. But right now, as a broke man that's struggling, you feel me? You know, boobs is good enough for me. You know, I just made it to the train station, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this live, and then when I come back from my sister's house, I'll get back on live again. You feel me? But hope you guys having a nice Thanksgiving. You know, hope you are stuffing yourself full of turkey and dressing and sweet potato pie. You know, pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, whatever that comes with the Thanksgiving dinner, man. You know, you feel me? You know, so you guys have a good night. Happy Thanksgiving again. I'm out. I just got to the station. I'm out. Peace. I'm out.